Well, hello again, and welcome to Roland's Reviews. I know you're saying, oh my goodness, I promised you I would be back again. Yes, I know I was on two or three times this week so far. That's okay. Glad that you're here. Andrew, who else is here? Cha Cha, Gabriel, Ruby from Joyland, all of you who are in the chat section. As you come in, I'll try to call your names. We have a roll call as usual. Ruby from Joyland, you can go ahead and thank her now, Andrew. She's the person who suggested that I devote an entire video to this particular subject matter, even though, we've been talking about everything that's going on as it relates to the obvious cognitive decline of Joe Biden. All right, so Underground West, hello, how are you? As you're filling up the chat room, please go ahead, hit that little thumb, which is the like button that helps to trigger the YouTube logarithms. Everyone, flood the chat section with hearts for Miss Ruby from Joyland. Uh, where are we? Cat Mama, how are you? I gotta send you some cat emojis. I'm a cat mama too, so I'll send you some cats. I know that'll make you happy. C. Fryer, how are you doing? Roll call is in full effect. All right. So look at the title. Cha Cha, I'm still waiting on your address as well, dear. So don't forget to send me an email so I can get that your shirt out to you, okay? And here we go. Sunshine D, how are you? Becky Madrid. All right, let's fill up this chat room. I love it. Look at the title, folks. Biden suffers mental malfunction. So as you see, it is plural. Every time he goes into public, there's some type of malfunction. And it's happening frequently. And of course, Karine Jean-Pierre, his press secretary for the White House, she's making up all kinds of excuses. We know the truth. So tell me what you think about this particular subject matter. So you've heard the old expression, who are you going to believe? Well, folks, if you have more than two brain cells, you know who to believe, okay? They're making up all kinds of excuses. Daniel Patrick Moynihan, you've heard me talk about him before. Okay, of course. He's mentioned in Dr. Soul's books. And one of my very favorite quotes, don't believe your lying eyes, right, Ruby? Thank you. You're entitled to your own opinion, but you're not entitled to your own facts. Okay? So, do they think that the American public is slow or just not aware of what's going on? You can just tell us anything and we're just going to go for it? No, no, no. We all know what we're looking at. We all know what we are hearing every time he'll start talking and then he starts mumbling and it's total incoherence because it doesn't make sense. If you guys are not familiar with Patrick Moynihan, please check him out. Check out that Moynihan Report, 1965, and you will see how we got where we are in this country. Tim Meyer, how are you? Illinois, driving out in the country. I got your plane in the background. Hope you have a good weekend. Thank you for doing. Oh, Tim, thank you so much. Everyone, flood the chat with some hearts for Tim. Thank you so much, dear. Andrew, you see where there was a huge cockroach impressive with the Gargamel. Yeah, Andrew, it's all kinds of crazy stuff. Cha-Cha, Ruby's making me laugh. I hope I can get through the video. Ruby, stop making me crack my side. I got on you about that before. Ruby, Cha-Cha, make sure he has a fresh opinion. Yeah, put some fresh ones on because it's going to get hot and heavy. So anyway, Karine, you can see her in the presser. She looks so flustered when they're asking her these questions. John, how are you, dear? You're still here. That's all that counts. According to the mainstream media, everyone is lying. None of this stuff that we're talking about is true. We've already stated the Democrats are very, very desperate, right, to save Biden's chances of retaining the White House and, of course, of being reelected. Now, they're accusing everyone of lying. We all know, we've been talking about it here for months, about Biden's obvious, serious cognitive decline. All right. So if we listen to the Clinton News Network, MSNBC, don't believe what you're seeing. Of course, this is all Democratic propaganda. We're used to it. Cat Mama, I'm going to out my whiteness. Just learned of Vincent Ellison today. Cat Mama, they have no shame. The Baldwin Birds, how are you? They're desperate. When desperate people do desperate things. Okay, so I wanted to share something with you here. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And I will try to keep up with your comments. If I miss your comment in the comment section, please, 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 okay, type it again and I'll try to make sure I get to it. But I did want to go over this with you because everyone who's here in the chat's too intelligent to be bamboozled and lied to. And again, guys, we have to stay on top of what is going on. They are in free fall mode and we have to stay on top of them. Okay. And here's a little website here, our MSN. The White House went on the offensive against the Post Monday for calling out President Biden's frailty in a series of recent videos, only to make false statements of their own in the process. So everything is false, right? Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre accused the Post of spreading. Here we go again. What have we been? I'll highlight this word for you. What have we been saying? Everything now is misinformation about videos of the 81-year-old president at recent events with G7 world leaders and former President Barack Obama. Those events included a Thursday video of Biden being corralled by Italian PM Giorgia Meloni. If you are familiar with this, folks, go ahead and type it in the comment section. If you're keeping up, I mean, every time he comes in public and there's some type of gaffe. And if you saw, if you were watching, it was a skydiving demonstration that was going on. And then former President Barack Obama had to escort him off the stage at a glitzy Hollywood fundraiser Saturday night. So if you're familiar with what I'm talking about, go ahead, type it in the comment section. And so all this is made up, right? Okay. Jean-Pierre, and if you're familiar with this story, she's been calling them cheap fakes, meaning to claim they were altered by humans through techniques such as zooming in, leaving out context, but also incorrectly calling them deep fakes. So type in the comment section, folks, what do you think about this latest Democratic propaganda? I think you all have called this the cheap fakes videos, and that's exactly what they are. They're cheap fake videos, and they are done in bad faith, the press secretary said in her regular briefing. So they are not willing to admit anything. Some of your news organizations have been very clear, have stressed that these right-wing and the right-wing critics of the president have a credibility problem because of the fact checkers. The fact checkers have repeatedly caught them pushing misinformation, i.e. disinformation. So, and I won't read all of that. Some of you may have just eaten your lunch. I don't want you to lose your lunch. We'll try to read some of these statements here. Cat Mama, absolutely. Andrew, remember when they tried to start up the Ninja Jakanowicz? Yeah, disinformation, yes. John, I've seen those videos. He looks lost and confused in every one of them. John, where is the lie? Exactly. Where is the lie? Tim, if President Trump was smart, he would let Joe Biden talk for the whole debate, 90 minutes, and not say a word. Problem with that, Tim, is that Biden's probably just going to stand there and look lost in space. Pun intended for those of you who are in my age group and you're familiar with the very popular 70s show, 60s show, Lost in Space. All right. Cha-Cha, I guess I have cheap fake eyeballs. Cha-Cha, I have to send you some laughing emojis. Okay, I guess I have some too, Cha-Cha. And so, guys, this is what they're doing. Let me see what else I have to share with you. All right, let me go back. So I'm trying to keep up with your statements in the chat. I have something else to share with you here. I mean, I just can't believe there is just no shame in their game. All right, here we go. No shame. Nothing but excuses. Okay. And like I said, you can tell as they're talking, she gets flustered really easily. All right. I guess you guys can see the next website's going to pop up there. This is Real Clear Politics. And of course, I always share the links with you below the video so you can see those. All right. Fox News anchors John Roberts and Sandra Smith respond to White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre accusing right-wing media of using cheap fakes that attack President Biden's agility. I'm sick. Cat Mama, you sick of all the new words they're making up? Yeah, they make it up every day. Karine Jean-Pierre, White House. And so we see this, and this is something coming from your part. Listen what she said. Your part of the world, calling them cheap fakes, misinformation. And I'll quote the Washington Post where they wrote about this, and they said how Republicans use misleading videos to attack Biden in a 24-hour period. And to their credit, we have a conservative Washington Examiner that did call them out as well, calling out the New York Post. Ironically, several recent cheap fakes actually attacked the president for thanking troops, for thanking troops. That is what they're attacking the president for. So, and I won't read all this. You can see it and read it in its entirety below my video. Okay. Once I end the live, you can see everything there. So, again, there's nothing new to see here. How you doing, Denise? Yes, you keep coming, girl. Every time we're live, you keep coming. I'm bringing the information, okay? I don't want anyone to be misled, okay? And so, where are we here? Don't believe what you're seeing. Now, if you look at Biden, as he's freezing, he looks lost, he looks dazed, he looks confused. This is the same thing that appears to be going on with Mitch McConnell. Can we say term limits, boys and girls? So we're not just talking about President Biden. We're talking about all these Maxine Waters, all these people that need to go to Shady Pines. Okay, that's where they need to go. If you're not familiar with that, look up the Golden Girls. So it's the same issue. And then they try to whisk them off. You guys remember when Dianne Feinstein was practically on her deathbed, they wheeled her in there in that wheelchair for that vote. Come on, guys. She didn't know where she was and what she was doing. That's a slap in the face of American democracy. Come on. And we're allowing it to happen. We have to speak up. And so, Ruby, toilet brush head KGP is a bad liar. They need to bring Circle back, aka Jim Psaki. Okay, sounds good. Denise says I'm here to get the tea for real. Oh, Denise, we bring the tea, sweetie. We cannot have people out here misinformed. Like, of course, that's what they're saying, but there's nothing but truth, so far as what we're sharing. The brain freezing. The brain freezing Then he'll start talking, and then there's the mumbling starts. Incoherent statement. What is he saying? It's gibberish. It makes no sense. How you doing, James? We're just glad you're here, dear. Those of you who have social media, share this live out on your various forms of social media. Let's bring some more people into the conversation. The more, the merrier, I always say. And so, if this happens during the debate, folks, Biden is done. He's done. Why do you think they have all these stipulations? They know this man. If he makes it, and I think some of you who were here, I did a couple of videos yesterday. I'm planning on live streaming for the debate, so make sure you're here, because I think someone said yesterday the comment section is going to be lit. So we're all at throwing some fire emojis, right? And so all I can say is, if this happens during the debate, what excuses are they going to make this time? They have several stipulations. Everything that you requested has been provided. What excuse will you use? So again, Karine is blaming AI, artificial intelligence, not artificial insemination. She's blaming altered videos. None of that is happening. So they're just making it up as they go. Manipulated videos, deep fakes, all this stuff. Don't be fooled. This is all happening in real time. Biden's poll numbers are dismal. They're tanking. They know he's losing, so they're scrambling. We'll see how it goes, folks. If you look at his poll numbers, of course, the migrant issue, which is when we started this segment 6 months ago, this series, we know the migrant issue as well as the economy. Those are two major factors, folks. And he's not trying to fix either. Cat Mama, how would she know? She has no intelligence. Oh, Cat Mama has jokes. DEI hire. Not the diversity, equity, and inclusion. Oh boy, we talked about that yesterday. Somebody throw some laughing emojis in the comment section for Cat Mama. I think I'll send her some more cats. How about that? Because Cat Mama is on fire today. There we go. So again, folks, all of us here in this chat are too intelligent to be fooled by these lies, by this Democratic propaganda. Most Americans want illegal immigrants deported. This is including Hispanic immigrants who came here the right way. They don't like what's going on either. So tell me what you think. Okay, Fridge Reaver, how are you? All I got is a cheap Roland looks pretty and pink. Thank you, Fridge Reaver. I'm going to keep wearing the pink, Fridge. I love pink. Any hue of red, I love. Where are we? Ruby, there is no way Uncle Joe will be able to speak without notes. He will recite the Gettysburg Address that he helped Lincoln write. Ruby, I cannot wait until the debate. I don't know what's going to come flying out of his mouth. If they don't pull the plug on him before the debate, they may say, oh, he's sick. Who knows what they'll do. They have no shame. James, did you watch the video I sent? So much wasted money to arrest 2 illegal immigrants. Yes, James. Thank you. Yes, I did. I really did. John, they'll give Joe some octane boost in his orange Gatorade and it'll be fired up. We'll see. Isaiah, how are you doing? I'm great. Hope you are. Yeah, they're going to have to get him juiced up because that's a tall order. They have no excuses. Everything they stipulate has been provided. So we're gonna see what they try to do. And I had one more thing here I wanted to share with you. Let me see. I just wanted to show you some numbers here so you can see I don't make this stuff up. And you guys will be excited to know I have a guest speaker next Sunday, Mr. John Joyner. He came on the show, I think when I started this series. So yeah, he's coming back and I'm excited about that. I spoke with him yesterday and he's coming back on to talk about how horrible the Democrats are and how evil the Democrats are, and how anyone with more than 2 brain cells should definitely not vote for Democrats. Or remember, the Couch 2024, that's a movement, folks. Hey, if you want to vote the couch, fine with me. But by no means, please do not vote for Joe Biden. Forget Jim Crow Joe 2024. All right. So let me share this with you. Were you guys watching when Barack had to grab him by the arm and sort of guide him? He's just standing around, just dazed, lost, confused, all that. Yeah. All right. I just wanted to show you some numbers. And I'm not going to, I won't play the video because I have the video for you up under my video. So I'll stop this. I just wanted to show you some numbers. That's all. Here we go. All right. Okay. Everyone see those numbers? So again, if you want to listen to celebrities who are not being affected by the illegal immigration issue, by the economy issues that we're having in this country, look at these numbers. This poll was from June 5th through the 7th. Undocumented immigrants in the U.S. illegally should be deported. The total was 62% of people who want them deported. White, 67%. Black, 47%. Look at the Hispanic percentage, 53%. So again, it's not about race, folks. The people who came here legally want them gone and deported. Compare that to 2016's numbers. Deport all people living in the U.S. Illegally. Look at those. Look at how those percentages have risen. Total was only 39% in 2016. White 45%, Black 33%, Hispanic went from 17% to 53%. So it's not a race issue, folks. It is not. People are feeling the pinch of what's going on with the migrant issue. And of course, we know they're doing this all on purpose. It's all by design, folks. Don't get it twisted. All by design, okay? And remember, we said they're doing everything for anyone who is not an American. Let me see. I know I've missed some of your comments. Steve, welcome. I'm going to try to catch up here. C. Fryer, I think at the last moment they will claim he got COVID again, so he can't do the debate. C. Fryer, they're up to something. What? I do not know. They know that man can't string together more than 2 sentences. I don't know what they're going to do, but they're desperate. And when you think of a cornered animal, you corner an animal and they have no means of escape, watch out. Here we go. John, I just wonder if they'll sneak Joe the questions in advance, and that's what he is prepping with. John, they've done that before in the past. What's to stop them from doing that? But even if they do, John, with that dazed, confused look on his face, he may not even be able to recite what he's looking at. Steve, I will never vote for Sniffer Joe. Denise said, "Yepers." So where are we? Andrew, seriously, if Trump tells Joe his presidency is smeared on Bill's memory, yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. There's still, Andrew, there's still some time for them to pillow. Okay, iffy card. Yeah, so we'll see. How you doing, Joyce Frazier? Hit that like button for me, please, dear. Yeah, so that's all pretty much I wanted to share with you guys, but I do want you to stay cognizant of what's going on. Don't be fooled by the Democratic propaganda, or as in the words of the proverbial Archie Bunker, the commie propaganda. We know the narrative that they are pushing down our throats. It's the Marxist, socialist, communist narrative. I don't want any part of it. Tell me what you want in the comments section. Is that what you want for this country? That type of agenda? I don't. Denise, just remember that got a way to have us look over this at this over here when we should be looking over there. Yeah, diversionary tactics is what they use, right? When it's something they don't want us focusing on, they'll throw a little something over here in the corner. And so we can all run over there and look. So why do you think, again, why do you think they're always trying to keep us divided? That's why I told you people, we don't have time for division. This country is at stake. So while we're over here against each other, they're over here, the country's gone, okay? So keep that in mind. And when I say that, how you doing, Gail, LLC, those that are just coming in, hit that little thumb, that like button for me, please. We don't have time for division, okay? Typically, strategically, that's what the Democrats have used 60 plus years. People aren't falling for it anymore. People are hurting too bad. People of all walks of life, all nationalities, okay? LLC, the Who sang his song, Won't Be Fooled Again. LLC, I love the Who. I absolutely love the Who. Eminent Front, it's a put on. One of my favorite Who songs, okay? Come and join the party dressed to kill. Don't get me started singing the Who, because I love the Who. You bet. Where are we? Gail, do not comply to anything they demand, period. There are more of us than them. Gail, you have it, girl. Yes, you do. Ruby, distraction leads to destruction. Ruby, that's why they try to keep us at each other's throat. Ruby gets it. Yes. C. Fryer. No. I want the good old USA back the way it was before all this crazy madness happened. C. Fryer, we have to get the word out. That's why I need you to help me get the word out, dear. Gail Tripp said, done. James, she's singing again. Yes, James, I told you. I owe you, James, because I closed yesterday's live without singing a song for you. I'm so sorry. Denise, they can't take us out if we stand united. Right, Denise, that's what I've been saying. If we stand united, they can't beat all of us. But if we're over here, Denise, I'm over here, and I don't like you because of your race. You don't like me because of my race. Who wins? They win. Guys, those of you who are here for the first time, I've told you, we have one common enemy. It is the Democratic Party, folks. Denise, I'm not your enemy. You're not my enemy. Cat Mama, I'm not your enemy. You're not my enemy. Okay? And so the quicker people realize that, newsflash, those of you who are here for the first time, go back and look at some of my prior videos. The Democrats aren't doing anything for blacks or whites or Hispanics or Asians. They're doing for non-Americans. Yeah, I know they did a few things, did some stuff for LGBTQ. They do everything for them. The Asian hate crime bill, I know they did that, but I'm talking about as a whole for 4 years. Florida, how are you? Yeah, that's okay, Florida. You're here, dear. We're glad. Cat Mama, I feel very comfortable here. Yes, Cat Mama. Cat Mama, you and I may be of a different race. We both love our kitties, right? I go around feeding cat colonies, Cat Mama. See, you learned something new about me. Because the cats have to be fed. It's not their fault that they were abandoned by humans. So that's something that I do. Yes, I ride around with cat food in my truck. When I see cats, I get out and I feed them. I don't have to, but that's what I choose to do. Cat Mama, type in the comment section. You probably do the same. And my students tell me I need to get a life. I'm like, that is my life, okay? C. Fryer, I'll be right back. Going to share. I always get kicked off. Okay, that's all right, C. Fryer. We'll be here when you get back, dear. Cat Mama, Anyone see Tucker's interview with Vince Ellison? Amazing. Yeah, Cat Mama, I saw snippets. I need to go back and watch the entire interview. So, Ruby, AOC, Bernie, and Jamal Bowman had a rally that was laughable. New Yorkers are kicking this nonsense to the curb. Right, Ruby, because again, people are trying to buy food. People are trying to pay for gas. People are trying to pay for car insurance and homeowners insurance that is skyrocketing through the roof. They don't care. No one wants to hear about this racism crap and white supremacy. That's not going to put food on their table. No, they're going to have to pull something else. That's not going to work. Too many people are struggling. Too many. Okay? Cat Mama, you donate to a rescue every month. That's perfect, sweetie. I knew you had something to do with the kitties. C. Fryer, yeah. So C. Fryer, what do you think? How they're trying this fear mongering and all this. They're coming back with this. Oh, Trump's going to be a dictator. Black people. Some crazy person was in the comment section yesterday saying everyone's going to. If Trump wins, we're all going to be picking cotton. That's black and white people. How you doing, John Joyner? Hit that like button for me, please, dear. Where do people get these wild ideas? If you're supposed to be a normal functioning human being and you know able to work, drive a car, and you're making some crazy statements like that, you need to go get some help. James, New York will never change, unfortunately. I live in a Republican part, basically, though. Yeah, James, California, New York, if they ever flip in my lifetime, I will be shocked. But look at California. People are fleeing there in droves. They can't afford to live there. Again, they have de facto segregation. They're not telling people, black people, Hispanic people, they can't live there, but heck, they priced them out of the market. So tell me what you think. Gail, well, at least we will all have a job. Yeah, okay, Gail, hopefully. Gail, go back and look at my video on what they did in Perry, Iowa. They laid off 1,300 Americans. So, yeah, so maybe, we hope, Gail. C. Fryer, I'm not buying any of the junk they're trying to sell. No, I don't want any parts of it, C. Fryer, because they're full of lies and deceit. James, also remember, upstate New York is different from New York City. James, most people don't realize upstate New York is farmland. My dad and I went up there just a few years ago, upstate New York. I went to Cornell University. Went to that school where, what's his face? The guy who unalived himself. The cook, Bourdain, I think is his last name. Went up there to the university that he graduated from. I went to Harriet Tubman's home. I went to FDR's home place, Hyde Park. So, yeah, a lot of people don't realize. People think all of New York is like New York City. No, no, no. It is not. Ruby, I pick cotton now. Cotton is the fabric of our lives. Ruby, we had some crazy in here yesterday saying that we're all going to have, black and white people are going to be out picking cotton. I don't know where they get I don't know where that thought process comes from. And of course, they're talking about some Project 2025 where it's crazy. Mr. Cool, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Roland, were you always a Republican or did you go? No, I haven't always been a Republican, Mr. Cool. But once I started learning, I had relatives who were informing me about each party. And of course, I do my own reading and research. I've always had conservative views. But again, once you've been indoctrinated, right, brainwashed, and I even have a white coworker she's from Minnesota. She told me, staunch Democrat, right? She told me she had been brainwashed, indoctrinated. So we all have to clear our minds. But if you're willing to open up your mind and learn something new, instead of the very intolerant liberals, oh my God, that don't want to hear anything. If you have truth If you weren't here earlier, I'll say it again. Even when you are sharing information with someone and it's true, it's facts, and you don't want to hear the truth, really? There's no help for a person like that. If someone has truth, facts, I'll read this again from Thomas Sowell's book, Social Justice Fallacies. You're entitled to your own opinion, but you're not entitled to your own facts. That's Daniel Patrick Moynihan. And if you don't know who he is, look him up. He was an advisor to President Nixon. He did the Moynihan Report, 1965. If you don't know about that, look it up. Because I think his father walked off and left his family. And so he did that report about fatherless families and how detrimental it would be. And look at where we are all these years later. I told you folks, if you go back a couple of videos, Larry Elder, Dr. Thomas Sowell, Walter Williams, if you don't know who he is, he's a contemporary of Dr. Sowell. They were all saying this in the 90s and no one listened. Who were people listening to? Who did the mainstream media prop up in front of us as our leaders, as Black Americans? Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, and all the other puppets and plants who were bought and paid for. And the older generation folks, as we said, they're still living off of the Civil Rights Bill that was passed. So, of course, they're thinking of some of them, in their 70s and 80s, they're never going to stop voting for Democrats because in their minds, they think about the Civil Rights Bill, the gains of the Civil Rights Bill. Like we said yesterday, we had some gains, but there was a lot that was lost as well after desegregation. So unintended losses. Okay. So anyway, I'll try to keep up with, where are we here? Cat Mama, upstate is beautiful. Drove through. I'm actually going to upstate New York in a couple of weeks, folks. James, I think you were thinking about the Culinary Institute that Bourdain graduated from. Yeah, I actually went there. And Dad and I went there, and I love going to museums and universities. I went to Cornell University. They have a beautiful botanical garden, so check it out if you ever get a chance. It's hard to debate with libs and progressives. They make circular arguments that make no sense. Facts, Ruby. Mr. Cool, interesting. Thanks for sharing. Oh, yes, Mr. Cool, yes. I just feel that me as an educator, I think everyone should be a continuous learner. Never shut down where you're just not willing to learn something new. And I, as an educator, I have to be open. So I've been teaching 26 years, state of North Carolina. Curriculums change. So when I started teaching 26 years ago, I can't tell you how many times the curriculums have changed in my 26-year career. You have to be open to change. You have to be flexible. And sometimes talking to libs is not going to happen. And like I said, that older generation are still living off the gains of the Civil Rights Movement, right? The Civil Rights Act. Well, in the words of the proverbial Janet Jackson, they should be saying, "What have you done for me lately?" Ooh, yeah, nothing. All right. Where are we? Ruby from Jordan, 100%. Mr. Cool, interesting. Oh, yeah. James, I met Anthony Bourdain a few times. A terrible loss because of depression. Yes, James, and that's why we went up there. I wanted to go because I used to watch his show. Yeah, so just so sad. That's why, folks, that's why I told you guys, I don't care if someone votes, family or friend or whatever the case may be. If they do want to vote for Joe Biden, I'm not going to stop speaking to them. We're all in a different frame of mind. Relationships are more important than who you vote for. Now, I would never vote for Biden, okay? But Cat Mama say a rock hitting you on the head and you changed, and all of a sudden you're like, all right, I want Jim Crow Joe. I'm not going to kick you out of the chat section and say I don't want anything to do with you. That's your God-given American right. So I'll still talk to you like I'm talking to you now. Life is too short, folks, to walk around angry and mad and hating people for their political views. I'm not going to do that. Mr. Cool, yeah. You remember that, Mr. Cool? LLC, how many narcissists does it take to change a light bulb? 0. They all gaslight. Oh, LLC has jokes. LLC, you must have been hanging around Ruby from Joyland. She's always cracking us up in here. Yeah, whatever truth is, whatever they say at the moment, always subject to change to meet their narrative. And we know what the narrative is. We know what the agenda is. How you doing, Gloria? All right, glad to see you back. Gloria said, I may be the oldest person in the chat. I have not voted Democrat since Obama. Gloria, we don't care. We take young and old. Anyone with an open mind, right? And like I said, as long as you have breath in your body, you should always be willing to learn. I even tried to share some statistics. And like I said, with Dr. Soul, he has receipts. He has receipts. He's written over 40 books. I'm an avid follower of Dr. Soul. So if you want to know about my ideology, read some of Dr. Soul's books. Also, his mentor, Milton Friedman. I watch his videos here on YouTube. Also, Walter Williams. That's where I get my ideology from. And it just makes so much sense. And you don't even have to include race. Just basic. Thomas Sowell's an economist. So just remove race from the mix. It's economics. All right. And so that's what I wanted to, discuss with you and share this live out. If you're enjoying this content, folks, share it with family, friends, and you may not change their thought process. That's okay. But at least, if someone's willing to watch, they may watch the video and say, no, I don't believe any of that. I'm still going to vote for a Democrat. But if you have someone I know people that say, nope, I won't even watch it. Really? You can't, what can you do with someone like that? But again, the libs, the Democrats are supposed to be the most tolerant. They're very intolerant if you're not following their ideology. What happened to diversity, equity, and inclusion? You don't fit their ideology, they throw it out the window every time. Gloria, I'm a big white guy with a shaved head from Brooklyn. Everyone is here. All right, James, that's right. This chat's all inclusive. We're Americans. That's what counts. So again, stick together. Those of you new here for the first time, we have one common enemy. James, I'm not your enemy. You're not my enemy. We have a common enemy, the Democrats. Okay? They've sold us out. They've sold us out. If we don't get Jim Crow Joe out of that White House, you can kiss this country goodbye. Mark it down. It's almost over already, folks. I think, what's his face? Andrew, you said something yesterday in the chat. Trump said he's going to do this, that, and the other and try to fix things. But things are so far gone, who knows? This country is in bad shape. Gloria, I have learned so much through the new Black media. Thanks so much, Roland. Right, Gloria? Everything that I tell you, you can look it up. I can't come on here and tell you lies. Everyone has the internet. I can't do that. Those of you who are just coming in, hit that like button for me. I will have a guest speaker next week, Mr. John Joyner. He's coming to talk about the evil schemes, tactics, and plots of the Democratic Party. He's coming to talk about the destruction of America by the Democrats. When I started this series, I was about, 6 months ago. He was my very first guest speaker. And some of you that were here said, please bring him back. Well, I spoke with him yesterday. He's coming back. Leaning Lamp, how are you? Love the unity in the MAGA movement. I left the left because of the hypocrisy and intolerance. Leaning Lamp gets it. They're the ones trying to shove this diversity, equity, and inclusion down our throats. But if you disagree with their ideology, they throw that out the window. Exactly. Andrew has jokes. He says America needs Biden, and then he puts in prison. No, Andrew, he needs to go to a nursing home. He needs care that he can't be receiving because they keep parading him in front of America like he's okay, and we all see that he is not. If any of us in the chat did that with an elderly relative, we'd be thrown in jail. How are they allowed to get away with this? And his wife should be ashamed of herself. And she's an educator like I am, so I'm definitely ashamed. So, I don't know, folks. Those of you just coming in, Ruby emailed me and asked me to talk about this particular topic. So, when I tell you things on this show, I mean it. If there's something you want me to talk about in a video, email me. My email is up under the description box under each video, except for like short videos. I don't really put it. But my lives and my videos I upload, email me. If you want to talk to me personally, email me and I'll send you my phone number. I've already talked to a few people. I think I've talked to Florida. I've talked to Ruby. We've had some wonderful conversations, okay? And we talked about, the direction of the channel and some things we could do to improve the channel. I'm not the most creative person, but you reaching out to me saying, hey, what about this? What about that? Right? I have one brain. We put Andrew's brain, Gail's brain, Gloria's brain, Cha-Cha's brain, Mr. Cool's brain. Reach out to me and say, hey, what about da-da-da-da-da? I'm open. Ask Ruby. Ruby, type in the comment section. Aren't you the one who told me to talk about this topic? So when I tell you these things, I'm not just, blowing smoke up your rear. I mean it. Cha-Cha. Okay, Ruby said Biden is computer generated, not AI. Artificial intelligence. Ruby's at it again. Somebody stop Ruby. She won't stop. Wish I had my laugh track here. I left my iPad in my classroom. I need to bring it back because my laugh track is on there and I love it. Cha-Cha. I hope Biden does not get a heart attack with the cocktail they give him during the debate. Yeah, Cha-Cha, if they juice him up too much, that may be an overload for his heart. So I don't know what they're going to do, but they better be careful. So that's pretty much all I had to share with you. And, depending on what happens through the week, I may come on again. But reach out to me. I do ask Florida, ask Ruby. I do respond to emails. And let me know, hey, what about this? I'm open. Andrew, don't stand between Justice and Biden. He gives that crap-eating grin because he knows he'll never suffer the punishment. Yeah, and Andrew, the sad part is he probably doesn't even remember. That's the sad part. I think someone said something on here about Alzheimer's. Gail, Alzheimer's, dementia. Yeah. So James says, I'm very shy. That's all right, James. You can still send me an email, dear. Doppelganger, maybe. Gail, they're going to pull some rabbit out of the hat. Cat Mama, what's your email? Okay, I'll send it to you right now. Diana, how are you? I think we have someone new. Everyone flood the chat with hearts for Diana Barnes. You're right as usual, Roland. Could never let my husband be espoused in this manner, especially I have a degree. I was sworn to uphold. Right, Diana? His wife, Diana, if that were you, if that were me, we'd be thrown in jail for elder abuse. It's not right. And Cat Mama, I'm sending you my email. Now, Cat Mama, just remember that This is these all lowercase. It's an L, not an I. A lot of people say I emailed you, and I'm like, I never received it because they typed in the wrong letter. So I'm going to post it here for anyone who's interested. lsibert@ymail.com. So if you'd like to, go ahead and email me. I will respond. And Cat Mama, if you want, if you email me, I'll send you my phone number. Tell me what your ideas are. What direction would you like to see the channel go? Tell me. I'm open. What other topics would you like to see me discuss? If you have Truth Social, please share this out. Thank you so much, Stacy Nelson TV Network. Stacy Nelson, blessings and peace to you. I think this is your first time here. Everyone say hello. Flood the comment section with hearts for Stacy Nelson TV Network. Okay, there are my hearts that I'm sharing for her. Now, Stacy Nelson, I just posted my email. Reach out to me if you would like to come on the show. Stacy, reach out to me and let me know if you want to come on the show. If you want to be a guest on my show, or if you'd like for me to come on your show, just reach out. That's lsibert@ymail.com. So just remember, that's an L, not an I. Okay, Andrew, Democrats all took a knee for St. Floyd so they can have no problem taking both knees for Trump. Right. Roland would defiantly respond. Thank you, Ruby. Ruby will tell you. Florida will tell you. You send me an email and I will respond. If you want, I'll send you my phone number. So now I'm texting with Ruby. I'm texting with Florida. Yeah, Stacy Nelson, we're glad you're here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Stacy. Stacy, help us get the word out. Your handle is Stacy Nelson TV Network. We need to get together, right? I can't spread this word alone. I need as many people helping me as possible. We have to continue to disseminate the truth, nothing but the truth, because God knows there are plenty of lies that they're sharing with the American public. But thank God the American public is too intelligent to listen or believe. And so that's all I wanted to share with you. And to make James happy, James, I'll sing a couple of little songs for you because I don't want you to say, oh, she forgot me again. One of my favorite Fleetwood Mac songs. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Tell me lies. So that's what the Democrats are doing to the American people. But they're not sweet little lies, but they are lies. I'm just saying. Cha-Cha, sent you a message. Cha-Cha, I never received your email. Make sure it's an L, not an I, dear. lsibert@ymail. Okay. Stacy Nelson TV Network. Okay, yeah. Blessings and peace to you, dear. Did you like it, James? And there's another one I can sing. From any of you remember Linda Ronstadt? Yes, I know I'm telling my age. I'm old as dirt. Anyone remember Linda Ronstadt? Denise says, oh yeah, I love it. Yeah, that's the Democrats. Tell me lies. Actually, my favorite Fleetwood Mac song is Silver Spring, but that's a close second. Oh, Denise, you love Linda. Okay. I'm going to sing this song, and it's going to make you think about the Democrats. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. I'm gonna say it again. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Baby, you're no good. You know all the words, Denise? Oh my goodness. Cat Mama, you're 60. Perfect. Then you know all the songs that I sing. Don't worry, Stacy Nelson TV Network. I won't quit my day job. Steve O's. Okay, you want me to sing Backstabber? That's by the OJs. They smiled in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The Backstabbers. Backstabbers. I love that song, and it's a true song. James 154 here. The best of 1969. Oh, my God, James. Perfect. Andrew, Linda Carter, yeah, I know she came out for Biden. And I love her show, Wonder Woman. But again, I don't listen to celebrities. I wish they would go back to keeping their political affiliations to themselves. I don't want to hear that crap. Oh, thank you. Mr. Cool said, I sing better than today's artists. Thank you. LLC said, I'm old as dirt, 65. That's all right, LLC. You're still kicking. You still have breath in your body. That means you still have time to do what you need to do. You can help me and the other people here, other subscribers here on the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel, get the word out to let people know. Do not vote for Jim Crow Joe. If you want to vote the couch 2024, I don't have a problem with that. Just do not vote for Jim Crow Joe, please. And that's just where I'm at, folks. I told you there's a whole movement. You can Google it. Here on YouTube, you can look it up. Whole movement of people saying they're voting the couch. And a lot of people are angry. I'd rather have them vote the couch. Right, Stacey Nelson? I would rather have them vote the couch than for Jim Crow Joe. Yes, I would. Send a message. Let the Democrats know their time is up. And the Democratic shills, like Roland Martin. Have you guys seen that idiot? What a beta male he is. Wearing a t-shirt, vote like a black woman. Really? Stacey Nelson, I don't know if you talk about these Democratic shills on your channel. Roland Martin is a paid plant and puppet, just like Al Sharpton, just like the Congressional Black Caucus, just like the NAACP, just like LeBron James and the other celebrities that some like Robert De Niro, I actually loved his movies, but man, shut your mouth. You're making yourself look stupid. I mean, on these wild rants. Come on, talking about Trump is going to destroy the country. Newsflash, it's already destroyed. What else can he do? Roland Boulay Martin, yes, he's a pansy. Stacey, you know, I see that. You know his history, his lying and cheating. He got in trouble over there at TV One Network. You guys can look it up. He got in trouble at CNN. So the hypocrisy is real. I'm not listening to any of these people. They're all paid for. Joyless Reed on MSNBC. Stacey, check out my videos from yesterday. Paid for. They're all paid very well. Gail, bring in the truth, sweetheart. Yes. Not vote. Yeah, he's walking around wearing a shirt, vote like a black woman. What in the words of the proverbial Bugs Bunny, what a maroon. Come on. Isaiah said, I think he has a little bit of dementia. Isaiah, it seems dementia and Alzheimer are running quite rampant in American society today. Ruby, exactly. She added the clown emojis. Exactly. Puppets, Stacey Nelson, definitely contact me. I need you on this show. And again, I'm willing to come on your show. Excuse me. You obviously get it. You know what's going on. Denise, DJT recently said that evangelists and NRA gun owners don't usually vote. I was wondering how to get the Amish to vote, but maybe I should be going to church in the gun range. Denise, you better. If you've been keeping up with all of the crime, and remember, some of these crimes, excuse me, are being committed by people who are not even citizens. They're the illegal immigrants. They're the untouchables. They're not going to jail people. They're just re-releasing them so they can continue to commit crimes. Stacey Nelson TV Network. Are you familiar with, particularly from Venezuela, they unlocked their prisons and told all of the worst of the worst, their prisoners, to run to the American border. Stacey, I will definitely contact you, sister. I have your email. Yes, contact me so I can give you my phone number, please. James, poor James. We got to do a GoFundMe or something to get James out of New York. James, yeah, it's awful. It's awful. Every Democrat-run, liberal-run city is horrible. Do I need to call the names out for you? Detroit, Philadelphia, Baltimore, I could go on and on and on. They're awful. Who the heck wants to live there? Like an animal. You can't go out and walk down the street without being SA'd or robbed or unalived. No, I don't want to live like that. No way. So that's all I had to share with you, and I've done my singing, James, so you have to let me off the hook. Milwaukee, yes, exactly. And that's what I wanted to share with you. So I hope all of you, I hope this has been informative. You've been keeping up with it. You can, when I end the live, check all of the videos and websites that I shared with you. So everything I share with you, I have receipts. I would definitely not come on here and tell you lies. Ruby, Venezuela's crime rate, murder rate has gone down. Yeah, they're all over here. And then the Democrats are so grimy and unethical, they won't say anything to the parents, to the family members of these people who are being unalived and SA'd. They're too concerned about someone calling them illegal immigrants or illegals. Oh, God, don't say that. The world will end. Get out of here. James, I'm near Coney Island and it's dangerous there. Be careful, James. James Cummings, how are you, dear? Glad that you made it. Cat Mama, Scott Pressler is working on the Amish looking for volunteers. That would be great. James, go ahead and hit that little like button for me, please, dear. That's that little thumb. And James, you can go back. You can go back and see what we have been discussing so that you can get caught up to speed. And Crystal, Roland Martin, Puppet Man by the 50. Yeah, Crystal, he's one of the primary puppets. Crystal, check out the videos from yesterday. I talked about Taraji Henson. I love her movies. I'm not listening to what she's saying. What's her name? Jennifer Lewis, the godmother of Black Hollywood. I love her movies. Guess what? I'm not listening to what she's saying politically. Folks, stop listening to celebrities. Stop listening to LeBron James. Stop. Why does the average American listen to multimillionaires? They're not struggling. Can we get that through our thick heads? We're struggling. It doesn't affect them. They're multimillionaires. They don't need the police. Stacey Nelson, yeah, we can talk about that until the rapture. Why would you agree with celebrities that we need to defund the police? They don't use the police. They use private security. Why would you listen to them? If something happens or goes south, I have to call the police. James has to call the police. Gail has to call the police. Ruby has to call the police. Florida has to call the police. Crystal has to call the police. Cat Mama has to call the police. Why would you listen to celebrities tell you to defund the police? I can't. Gail, yes, I do, dear. Stacey, exactly, not listen to celebrities. Right, Stacey? Those are the last people you need to be listening to. They don't have problems paying rent or mortgage or buying food or buying gas or paying car insurance, homeowners insurance. Why are you listening to these people? They're out of touch. Maybe they struggled once in their lives. They're not struggling now. Who's listening to Robert De Niro? Yes, I love Goodfellas and several of his other movies. I'm not listening to what he's saying politically. Barbara Streisand is one of my favorite singers. I don't like her political views, but I love her music. And we have nothing to be guilty of. I love she and Barry Gibb. One of my favorite songs. But I digress. I wish they would go back to keeping it private. Can we go back to those days? I can love your music. I can love your acting. I don't need you telling me who to vote for. Because I'm not listening. Gloria, the celebrities are dangerous. Yes, they are. Denise, they're an extension of the royals, right? They're the elites. They are. Crystal, Jennifer Lewis sounded like a crazy lady. She embarrassed herself. Crystal, she sounded like she was totally unhinged. What is she talking about? I mean, they're talking about we're going back to slavery, all this crazy stuff. I wish, and you see the lamestream media, they try to stay away from Denzel Washington and Morgan Freeman. When they come to them with those stupid questions, they shut them down quickly, right? If we had more celebrities like that, oh. But no, we have too many of the plants and puppets. Andrew, Wonder Woman blew all her money on plastic surgery. Oh my God, Andrew. The void Jennifer used was, yeah. Stacy, exactly. Crystal, then I have to hope they show up, right? Crystal, pray. It's all we can do at this point. Pray. Voice, she was warning us with, yeah. Like, I don't need any warnings from them. That's fear mongering. If you believe in God, he tells you not to fear. Why am I going to listen to Jennifer Lewis? I'll watch her movies. I don't listen to what she says politically because I know, in the words of the proverbial Archie Bunker, it's crapola. Yes, I still look at All in the Family. How you doing, Keith? Morgan from my grandfather's hometown, Clarksdale, Mississippi. Wow, Keith Tolliver. Perfect. I love, if you notice, Morgan Freeman, common sense, no nonsense with that man. Same way with Denzel Washington. When they ask them those questions, they shut them down quickly. As you notice, they don't talk to them too much because they don't like their responses. I love it. Say, right. Exactly, Stacey. Isaiah, we have 5 Supreme Court cases this week, okay? LLC, remember the song, I'm Your Puppet? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Ruby, yes, she does have bipolar disorder, but when she went on that wild rant a couple of weeks ago, Ruby, makes me think she is tripolar, not bipolar. Yeah. Okay, where are we here? Yeah, Isaiah 41:10. Yeah, and Barney Miller. Denise, yeah, I still look at Barney Miller. I still look at all the old shows. You like that one, Stacy? Yeah, she's tripolar at this point. When she went on that wild rant, you guys remember when they were running the first time, she went on a wild rant or two, and she was singing this crazy song, and I was like, oh my God. I can't with her. I'll look at her movies and I'll watch her on TV show, but when she starts talking politically, I just turn it. So that's all I wanted to share with you, and you guys seem like you're pretty much, hey, you're on top of it. Anything else that you'd like for me to share, please reach out. If you scroll up, you will see my email, all right, above. That's lsibert@ymail.com. That's an L, not an I. A lot of people think it's an I, okay? How you doing? Esteban made it back. Good Sunday, everyone. Roland, I told Bennett Johnson about you and your show. Hope he has the time for an interview. I would love to see it. Esteban, thank you so much, dear. You did tell me you were going to reach out. Those of you who are here, I have reached out to Benny Johnson. I've reached out to Blexit, which, Candace Owens and Officer Tatum. They started Blexit. I have not heard from anyone. I have been trying to bring people on the show. I've just been unsuccessful. I've reached out, but guess what? Everyone's busy. But I am trying. Psalm 91, remember this all. He loves us and never will forsake us. Exactly, Gail. That fear mongering doesn't work with me. It does not. I believe in God. So, no, it doesn't work with me. James, I think Taxi was the best representation of New York City at the time. Also, Taxi Driver. Oh, yeah, with Danny DeVito. Okay. All right, Denise, I just want you to know that you're loved and appreciated, Miss Rowland. Denise, thank you so much. Love you as well. I got to send you some hearts in the comment section. Denise, like I said, I need good people like you and Florida and Esteban, Cat Mama, Gail, Stacy Nelson, TV Network, all of you, LLC, help me spread the word. Like Esteban did, he said he shared my information with Benny Johnson. Benny Johnson has over 1 million followers. So if you help me get the word out, hey, maybe I can get on his show. Maybe I've invited him to come on my show. That's more exposure. We get the word out, folks. November will be here before you know it. James is telling me to sing us out. Oh my God. Give me a song to sing for you before I go. Where are we? LLC. First time here and I had the time of my life. Thank you all. LLC. Yes. Hit that like button. We're glad to have you. I'm going to send you some hearts in the comment section. Hit that subscribe button. LLC. If you have Facebook, Instagram, True Social, share this video on your various forms of social media. Yes, thank you. Fam got to run. Thank you, Ruby. I'll be talking to you soon. Sing us out, ma'am. Okay, tell me, David Bowie. Oh my God, I can sing all his songs. Okay, Gloria, thanks so much again, Roland. Take care. You too, dear. Be safe, Crystal. Crystal, I watch Rifleman and Gunsmoke every day. Anything country western, I love. Where are we? Bye, Ruby. Okay, I'll sing. So I love Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton. I love Islands in the Stream. That is what we are. No in between. How can we be wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we rely on each other. Oh yeah, I better stop before they copyright. Bowie, oh my God, I love all his music. I cried when David Bowie died. Oh my, OMG. I played David Bowie in my classroom. I love Bowie. Ground control to Major Tom. James said good enough. Okay. Under the boardwalk. Oh yeah. Cat Mama, I got you. Thank you so much, Stacey Nelson. Stacey Nelson, I'm going to be looking for your email, dear. Denise, you and I traveled to the beat of a different drum. Denise, yeah, you need to go check out my videos. I was singing Carole King, Carly Simon. I sing it all. Anticipation. This is for November. Anticipation. It's making me wait. Oh, yeah. I can't wait. Yes, we do, Denise. Denise, shoot me an email, dear. Patsy Cline. Yeah. Elvis. Oh, yeah. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out. That's my favorite Elvis Presley song. Because I love you too much, baby. My all-time favorite Elvis Presley song. Heck, I listen to Liberace. I listen to everything. I have the Carpenter's Greatest Hits. I have everything in here. Denise, yes. Linda Ronstadt. James, I wish we could do a day of karaoke, but YouTube blocks it. They won't let they won't let it play. We could do it, but then they would block the sound. We may have to do it on a Zoom or something like that, and then have it on another platform. But we can't do it on YouTube. They won't allow it. You too, Stacy. Thank you for being here. Shy Lights. Have you seen her? Baby, have you seen her? Right, LLC. Florida, thank you for everyone. Your likes. Oh, yeah. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Patsy Cline, yeah. But Dolly Parton's my favorite, though. Esteban, dear, shoot me an email, dear. How you doing, James Sumler? My sister sung backup for David Bowie. Wow. She was in a group along with Luther Vandross. Oh, wow. James. Small world. James, shoot me an email. Let me know how you want to do it. I don't have a problem with that, but we'll have to do it on a different platform. YouTube won't allow it, dear. Leaning Lamp. Leaning Lamp, you're going to send me an email? Yes. lsibert@ymail.com. That's a lowercase y. Okay. And that's a Yahoo email. Okay. My favorite is Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, yeah. I heard some of them. Can't hide love. Can't hide love. Wanna bet you. I love Earth, Wind, and Fire. Where my son? Oh, that's Corey Hart. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. I can sing it all. I'll sing the Stones, Tumbling Dice. I'll sing it all. Shaft. I love Shaft. You know that man Shaft is a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Okay. All right. So I'm going to let you go. Each of you have a nice, enjoyable Sunday. Remember what we talked about. Remember to be safe. James, you started something. I'm waiting on your email, dear. Denise, yes, Denise, shoot me an email, dear. Cat Mama, shoot me an email. I need ideas. And tell me some more songs you want me to attempt to sing. I'm not going to quit my teaching job. Don't worry. I cannot pay my bills singing. Trust me. All right. So you know how I do. I end the live and I continue to respond to your comments in the comment section. Remember, make sure you're here next Sunday, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for my interview with Mr. John Joyner. He's going to tell you about the crappy Democrats, and we can all just sort of jump in the chat section and agree with him, all right? And then you can ask him questions, okay? Because he's been a Republican for years, okay? All right. So, Esteban, God bless you. Esteban, make sure you shoot me an email, dear. LLC, yeah, come on back, dear. Love to have you here. Esteban, shoot me an email so we can talk. I need to send you my phone number so we can talk about some other platforms, okay? God bless all of you, and I thank all of you for being here. I will end the live, and I will continue to respond to your comments that I have missed in the comments section. Thank you so much for being here at the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel, and I will see you soon.